Ray, what the hell?
I'm making a video. This is Ray the Bear Man. Somebody has followed me really close, so for months I've been working on this device. This is a circuit board from the sound system, but the capacitors I'm going to use wrap into a coil, match at that frequency to zap ECM modules of cars behind me that are too close, because I'm not going to get rear-ended. It trips the overheat sensor. And yeah, this is Ray in my laboratory. Yeah, I've gotten injuries from being rear-ended and cars totaled, so it's no fun. So yeah, this is in the works, this coil. So anyway, another project over here. I have a mountain lion operating system in this hard drive. I had to pull it out twice because I'm still working on the BIOS resetting with the bear on the keyboard. This is an HP. What's in it? The operating system in the hard drive is 10.8.4 Mountain Lion for Mac. And I did download some updates from Apple directly, just like a brand new Mac. That's an old Mac, but same thing. So anyway, I want to share a few things with the group or people watching. Is in 2009 I had cancer, so as a result, parts of my body are just kind of weak. You know, maybe I've been crazy with a lot of things. I know I'm crazy, but I enjoy life. Yesterday a tooth cracked and broke, and I had several people telling me, oh, why don't you get on Medicaid, why don't you do this, why don't you do that. Well, I was on the phone all day. I was denied. So yes, I have to pay out of my pocket for dental. I have to pay out of my pocket for health insurance, you know. But you know, I'm still strong. As a kid I was autistic, suffered from Aspergers my whole life. I still have it. And then I also had a physical disability where my legs would give out or my feet would give out, and my older brothers and sisters would have to carry me around. Kind of a bit of humiliation to me as a kid. So here I am, you know, on the days I'm not able to walk or whatever, you know, I'm in my laboratory, and I have fun. So I'm going to hike here in a little bit, but you know, I have to push myself every day. I do stretches when I first get up. I don't light up a cigarette or have coffee or anything. I might have a cup of tea, but I'll heat the water and I'll get on the floor and exercise. Very important. It helps increase endorphins in the brain. So basically I wanted to do Cliff Notes because, you know, I get over here and I do all these experiments. I got this coil thing. I tested it, the other prototype on my Forerunner, and it died for a half hour. So, and also on my Daewoo, and I mean the signal does go through metal and disables the brain box, the overheat temperature sensor, or it'll just kill the engine. And so, you know, if people are behind me, they'll just like, you know, the car will die and they won't be following me too close. Okay, so anyway, it's legal. It's got, you know, some of my software in, some of the firmware of these like ECMs, like back in the day when I worked for General Motors. So yeah, what the hell, man. So I fool with ideas, frequencies, channels, gizmos, fumblejiggits, and kitty cats, and Macs. So yeah, just, you know, if you feel inadequate, don't get down on yourself. You know, I just had a small argument with a guy that had his truck parked on a hill on the ice, and I said, excuse me, you're kind of close, and hate to have your ECM be disabled for like a while, but then he starts getting angry at me like as if I'm worthy of, you know, all this anger, you know. But yeah, some days I don't do too well around people. You know, I can do my job pretty well, but just when I get under stress, yeah, sometimes my throat will lock up and I'm like trying to talk and it's not working. So once again, I try not to get down on myself. You know, the people here in Manitou Springs are awesome people. They accept me and love me for who I am, even on those days where I can barely walk or barely talk. So I'm going to get back to work and go hiking.